Intellectual diversity is a key component to a well-balanced background, and unfortunately, our universities are failing us in this regard. I sat down with Kate Melvin and Shannon Lewis, interns at Independence Institute, to get their take on this political dissonance. Do you think there's a political structural imbalance among the faculty at your university?
I do, especially since transitioning to graduate school from undergraduate. I've noticed a lack of philosophical and political diversity among my faculty.
Almost universally liberal. All of them that I have met have been very liberal, if not socialist or communist.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's a reflection of who the administrators are looking to bring in, not only as faculty, but as kind of fellows to run various institutes within my university.
Have you ever felt afraid to share your viewpoint in class?
Yeah, generally not in the political science classes.
But there have been instances where it's been made relatively clear that it's in my own best interest for my grades. And
I think oftentimes my grade probably has been affected because I've disagreed.
And I was brought in for the interview and told that I was the most qualified and eloquent candidate, but that I couldn't be considered for the position because they had strong reservations about my political views.
What does that do to your faith in education as an institution?
It's really destructive to my faith.
I was pretty shattered, pretty disappointed with my school. I really strongly considered maybe not finishing out the degree I had started with this university.
So I was asked to rewrite the paper 4 times, and after the 4th paper I ended up getting a D on the paper. There was nothing wrong with my writing style, it was more at the breadth of my argument. After talking, we decided to ask some of their fellow students to get their take on the issue. Here's us asking them whether they think that their campus is mostly liberal, moderate, or conservative.
Moderate.
Mostly liberal.
Mostly liberal, little mix of moderate.
I would say more towards the middle.
You know, I'm not sure.
I would say moderate. I would say moderate.
Moderate.
It's more liberal.
The ones that have been open about their opinions have been liberal, and that would be my guess about some of the other staff members who have kept it a secret.
We also wanted to get their perspective on capitalism as an economic system. Here's what a lot of people had to say.
I don't know, honestly.
No, I really don't know. It's successful in many ways.
I quite enjoy capitalism.
I believe there's flaws, just like in any.
It's not perfect.
Is not perfect.
There's flaws.
It has flaws.
I feel like it's not as bad as a lot of people make it out to be.
Well, I think that it's important that we provide a motivation for people to do well, and
I guess would prefer it over socialism. Capitalism should be regulated to a degree.
How we could make it better and work for more people.
I think capitalism allows the liberty for people to do with what they want with the skills and what they have.
Even though a lot of people are against it, everyone, for the most part, is I feel like around us are doing well, and
It's the only way to go.
Do you feel that the economic system of capitalism is accurately taught?
Absolutely not. Most economic theory is Keynesian and is focused on government spending, it's focused on regulation, where any time capitalism is discussed, it's always discussed in a negative light.
I don't know. I think that there's an attempt to do it, especially in the economics classes that I've had in my program.
Demonizing corporations, sort of casting a negative view on free market ideas.
Well, it's clear there is an institutionalized liberal and sometimes Marxist bias at our colleges and universities. What can be done to protect the integrity of our students' higher education to enable them to become free thinkers? For Independent Thinking, I'm Drew McCullough.